So you've decided to put your home on the market, and now is when you're going to be interviewing listing agents to represent you for the sale. But what should you focus on during that initial listing appointment? What questions should you ask? What do you need to know from the listing agent in order to make a well-educated and informed decision about who to hire? A few of the questions I think you should ask when you're interviewing someone to sell your home, first of which being, what type of market are we in, and what can I expect as a seller in this market? Markets change all the time due to the economy, interest rates, where they're at, demographics, location of your home, and seasonality. All of those things are really important for you to understand as the seller so that you can kind of set your expectations for what the end result of a purchase may look like. A good listing agent should be able to give you very specific information about pricing of homes, demand for homes, what the current mortgage interest rate environment looks like, because that has a big impact on your buyers. They should be able to tell you how long it's going to take to sell your home roughly, and if there's anything that they consider a special characteristic of your home that may make that process take a little bit longer, or would drive interest in your home. So make sure you understand the current market in which you're selling to set those expectations properly. Another question you should ask your listing agent is, what is their list to sold ratio? What's the price that they're achieving versus the list price? If you have an agent that's selling homes consistently 10% or higher over asking, that's indicative of one of two things. Either the market is that crazy, which we have seen over the past 2 years, or they really have a habit of underpricing the home and the pricing is more in line with where it should have been. So you definitely want a list to price ratio of around 100%, 102, 103. Anything over like 105% either just means it's been an extremely hot market, or they have a track record of underpricing your home to start with, which may or may not be your cup of tea depending on their strategy. Another great question to ask your listing agent is, tell me about the process of selling my home. What can I expect for showings? What's your process look like for, making a showing schedule and giving people access to the home? How are you going to ensure that my home stays safe during showings? And what are we going to do to put those processes in place? Another great question for your listing agent is, how do you communicate with other agents, right? There's been a lot of times in this very, very hot market where we've had listing agents just not answer their phone because they're overwhelmed, which makes it really hard to either get a deal done or get access to a home for a showing. So you also want to make sure you understand their process, from marketing your home to showing your home to working with other agents and getting your home sold for the highest top dollar. Those are just a few of the questions that you should be asking your listing agent. For more information, or if you're considering selling and you're not quite sure what the selling process looks like today, please let me know and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have.